Verse 5, supplement to 40 verses on reality. Ulladhu Naarpadhu Anubandham given to us by Sri Ramana Maharishi. கம்மயமாம் தீர்த்தங்கள் கல்மண்ணாம் தெய்வங்கள் அம்மகத்துகற்கு இணையே ஆகாவாம் அம்ம அவை எண்ணில் பல நாளாய் தூய்மை ஏவிப்ப சாதுக்கள் கண்ணினால் கண்டிடவே கான். This verse, like the previous verses, is again on the glory of the presence of a jnani. It says kammayamam tirthangal. The important religious kshetras or places, holy places, they are nothing but the product of karma, he says. What kind of karma? People come there with a lot of faith to a shrine, to a holy place. All people come with good purified mind, and they come and pray, and hence all the good vibrations are gathered there, and they remain there with a certain power. Kammayamam Tirthangal, Kalmannam Deivangal. What you call deities are the idols that you have made of deities are but stone and sand, he says. Because they are made of stone and sand. And these idols or these holy places are not equal to, he says, they can never be equal to the presence of a jnani, a realized being, a jivanmukta. Amma, ava ennil pala naalai thooima evippa. He says, he is using the word to give exclamation, a sense of wonder. Amma, he says, they will take a long time to purify the mind. Whereas, if a jnani just looks at you, your job is done, you are enlightened, all your sins are washed. Like this account has been given by many foreigners and other Indian devotees who were with Sri Ramana Maharishi. People came with 1,000 questions. When they came and sat in front of him, they have all given this account that their ego melted, they lost their sense of body, and a certain peace prevailed. Because he is at the peak of the vibratory state, the highest vibration that is possible in the universe, that is peace. Like he would say, like how a top, children play with the toy top, right? It just spins. A jnani's state is like that top which is spinning at high speed. It spins at such a high speed that you do not notice the spinning of the top at all. It looks as though it were still. So Sri Bhagavan would say mauna or silence. Silence, not just the silence of the mouth, silence of the mind itself, thoughtless state. He says that is the highest eloquence. So this verse again talks about the importance of seeking the company of a jnani. And a realized being, once he has realized that he is the whole existence, the entire universe rests on his shoulders, such a state of Atman is there, and that is what he is. Once he has detached himself from the body is just an add-on, like an upadhi. And Sri Bhagavan has said in many places that a jnani does not have the body at all in his state of experience. Bodilessness will be there. If need be, he has to, with great effort, he has to entertain thought. He says, like how it is difficult for you not to entertain thought, for a jnani, for an enlightened being, thinking a thought is difficult. This sums up the state of a jnani. So whether the body is there or not, or it has dropped or not, jnani would not even know, he says. Then, why is he still alive in the body? A question would arise. It is for the sake of the benefit of others. That's all. The system is built like this, like a pyramid. You start from the stone state, and then small, one-celled beings and one-celled plant or whatever. Then you grow up the ladder, animals, and then plants, trees, etc., etc. Then come up the hierarchy. You become a human being, and there you purify yourself. You start inquiring as to who am I? Am I this little body alone? The scriptures say everything you are. Then you start assimilating this truth. You take the truth in, you practice, and sakshatkaram, direct experience dawns. Then you know that I alone am without a second. The entire universe is just an appearance, like a dream on the awareness screen. I am. And that state is permanent, whereas that which appears, mithe, what is called mithya. Mithya is nothing but an appearance. That which appears always disappears too. Whereas Atma never appears, it never disappears, it always is. This is the final verdict that Sri Bhagavan gave at his age 68. Yeppodum Ulladhu veganma vastuve. What always exists is that one Atma only. One Atma only. What about the multiplicity? 7.2 billion people. What is inside them? One Atma. All the plant varieties, one Atma only pervades them. All the animals, one Atma only. What about the beings that could be there in all other planets? One Atma. What about the infinite space? One Atma pervades. That's all. This is experiential confirmation. If you have doubt, some people might entertain doubt. Don't come to conclusions, is my point. May be true, maybe not true. But what are they suggesting? How to find out the truth? They are saying do vicharam, self-inquiry. Thought is the enemy to realization. Because thought is all about matter, either about this body or another body or gadgets or the other planets, etc., stars, etc. Thought is all about matter. Absence of thought is jnanam. So this is the game. If you are interested in self-realization, give up attachment to this material order of the universe. Then you will realize your true nature. If we hold on to something in the material universe, we will remain stuck. Because our attachment to material objects or material body creates memory that becomes karma, cause and effect. Memory residue is stored inside us, and that will make us reborn. It will make us take another birth. So total detachment, that's what the Buddha said. Nirvana, he said. Total, being naked within quotes, empty. So, and he said very clearly, desire is the root cause of all suffering. But is a jnani a fool to give up everything in the existence? Does he not need happiness through material objects? No. This is what we should understand. Jnanam or realization or Atma, Brahman is said to be the warehouse of all the bliss that is available. Total amount of bliss is available there in you, in me, inside us. Having forgotten that blissful nature, through the body, our intellect starts searching for happiness in bits and pieces, through a piece of chocolate, through sex, through drugs, etc. This goes on and on. So sort of this is a deception mechanism. This is a simple deception mechanism. Swami Vivekananda called it hypnotization and dehypnotization mechanism. I would personally call it a fooling and defooling mechanism. Yeah, we have fooled ourselves into thinking that I am the body, not once, not in one lifetime. Sri Bhagavan says, Ennil piravi eduthu, n number of births we have gathered. Wool gathering, we have done this, we have gathered, and we have created a heap, a mountain of vasanas, memories. But we don't have to worry, because such a mountain of vasanas is nothing but a camphor mountain. If you just light a matchstick and throw, it will burn. And this act of lighting a matchstick is equal to doing vicharam. Hey mind, where are you? Which is your residence? Where have you stored all the memories? Who is keeping all the memories? Who is pushing all the memory to my experience? Who is trying to limit myself to the body experience? This is the way. Kene shitam padati preshitam manaha. This is the most important opening verse of Keno Upanishad. Which is it that pushes the thought to my experience? This is the method. Such an inquiry will definitely lead to realization. All that we are doing through self-inquiry is removing the veil. We are not going to create Atma. Atma is self-lustrous, self-luminous, ever-present, which never comes and goes. All that comes and goes belongs to the material out of the universe, what is called the universe, including the body. Impermanent. What is permanent? What is blissful state? Jnanam, Brahman, our own true nature, your own true nature. I am not talking about anybody else's true nature. You don't have to go and beg with your brother or sister or your neighbor, hey, come on, give me my original nature. No, it is your own nature. Can you borrow eyes, your eyes from somebody else or nose from somebody else? It is already there inbuilt. The same way, our Atma nature, Brahman nature is our own birthright. Sri Bhagavan says it is your birthright. Everybody's birthright. You don't have to search for it. But the problem is, we have made a mistake unconsciously of identifying ourselves with the body, and we have taken a number of births and it is solidified. This vasana, memory, bodily sense of it is solidified. We don't have to worry about it. Sri Bhagavan says, if you search for it, ego, it will flee like a thief. That's an encouraging statement. He says, Manathin urve maravadu sava manamendrundille. If you search for the place of the mind, the origin of the mind, you will find that mind does not exist. What an encouraging statement. Yes. This is said in two places. In another song, Urupatri undam, Urupatri nirkum. In that song also says, he says, Thedinal Ottam Pidikum. If you search for it, it will run away. Because it is equal to a ghost. The ghost does not have a form. The same way mind does not have a form. So long as we do not seek it, it will seem like it is strongly present. It is present, solidly. When you start searching for it, it will flee. What will be left? Your and my true nature. Only one nature which pervades the entire universe, which makes the universe function the way it does. It makes you and me function the way we do, and yet remains untouched. That is what you are. That is what I am. So in this verse he says, you can go to holy places, no problem. You can go to temples, etc., church, mosque, etc., no problem. But he says a realized being, whoever it is, you call it Krishna, you call it Jesus or Muhammad, go to him directly. They are not physically present. You think about them, you will be liberated. So this speaks about the importance of respecting, or at least it speaks about the importance of the need for knowing what a jnani is. First of all, we should know that a jnani, out of his many births, now he has come and realized his true nature. He is shining forth in full glory. He doesn't have any selfishness at all. He does not even have the body sense. Such a guru, such a jnani, such an enlightened being, we should be in company with. We should seek their company. Let us think about it.